Hey techies, welcome back to Bad North. I figured it might be good to kind of get back to what even started the channel. I kind of just looked at this game one day and said, you know what? This would be a good one to record. So we're gonna jump right back into it. Campaign 6, hard mode. I did try to wipe all my progress, but we're just going on the honor system here. Alright, so this will be a brand new starting trait if we can get it. And it's archers and normal warriors. This one is just archers, so Virgus could probably do this alone. And then Solnasker is a lot of enemies. Um, I probably want all four of my characters for this one. And this is for turn 12, so let's do this one first, and then we can look at the other two after. Um, let's see. We're gonna deploy everybody. So we have some pikemen, we have some shieldmen, two of them. One is more upgraded than the other, and we have some master archers. So I'm not entirely sure where to position the pikemen. And there are giants. Okay, this could be very bad. So we're gonna position the pikemen right here. And I guess we'll have one of the shield bearers come to block the arrows. And we'll send it back again. Yeah, there we go. So, obviously you want to do that, but you don't want to lose pikemen. um, you want to have these guys deal with the bigger threats as much as they can. And then these shield guys can deal with just normal fighters. And one archer. There we go. Okay. Let's see, I'm not sure where those guys are gonna land, so I'm gonna do that and hope that they can shoot them off the boat. Alright, they got one. Let's move them back. So yeah, these big guys are, what are they called? Forget what they're called. We'll check in the codex after. There we go. Looks like we hardly lost any archers. I think we lost one. We'll send you over there to hopefully take those guys out. Another large group coming over there, so we'll send these two. And then we can send our archers over here too. You see why master archers are so good. Alright. So yeah, we're just kind of doing a return to form. We're going back to Bad North. I don't think I'm gonna come back to Slay the Spire unless you guys really want that. I think... Actually, I might break up all these strategy games with a little bit of roguelites every now and again. I'm not sure that it'll be super common, but it will happen from time to time. Yeah, okay, leave those guys to deal with that, send these guys up here to deal with that, and actually put these guys there. There we go. Go after the archers. Go after the archers. There we go. So yeah, we'll probably be doing a return to form. So, Bad North, Darkest Dungeon. Uh, I might do Thronefall again. That one I'm not too sure of, because it doesn't... Like, it's a good strategy game, but not sure that it's necessarily the type of game that I want. That was a very well-defended island. There we go. Let's take a look at the codex here. Let's see. Oh, the codex is just our troops. Okay, well, that sucks. I wanted to see what kind of enemies those were. Not sure. Alright, so, upgrades. Ring of Command, so we can get even more troops for this archer. We can upgrade Eldred to have infantry, veteran class. We could upgrade Oscar to have veteran pikes. Or give him the pike charge. We can't quite upgrade Firgus to elite infantry. I think we've invested a lot into Normand already. So let's go with Firgus here. Actually, no. Let's not go with Firgus here. Let's go with Oscar here, and let's give him elite pikes. And yeah. So those elite pikemen will be very good at holding islands like this one, Sanday. So we still have another 2 turns before they even catch up to like Crow's Nest and Sealcar. Sealcar is going to be a very easy island to hold. So we're just going to use Firgus, because the only part that we really need to micromanage here... Oh yeah, you can zoom out and zoom in. So the only part that we really need to manage is make sure that these guys aren't right next to the archers when they're landing. But beyond that, the archers can't really get through the shields that these guys have. I would have loved to upgrade him to elite before making him do it this way, but I think he's got it. I'm gonna tell them to move back though, so that they aren't just charging after those archers. Not until all the archers are on the ground. There we go. Now that they've all landed, we can move forward, press the offense. So that's pretty much going to be the basic strategy, is you just gotta let the archers land and then you murder them all in the corner. Now, the one thing with this is that there is likely to be a lot of archers. Oh, I guess it's a small island, so maybe not. Alright, so these archers are going to land on this little corner here, so we'll put these guys here. And then as soon as they land, we'll go after them. This weather would have been fitting for the last Bad North video I uploaded, eh? Survived with 2 troops. I'm not sure how many islands we're gonna do today. Ooh. I'm not sure what that, have I seen that before? No, I haven't. That's heavy weapons. Heavy weapons archers are amazing. And I know I say that about a lot of archers, but heavy weapon archers are amazing. Oh yeah, his skills were super cheap, so it was really easy to get a maxed arrow right. You know what? I'm wondering, and I might just restart, but I want to try this because Oh yeah, we get a local commander here too. Um, because this guy is a speedy commander, we're probably gonna make him into a pikeman. Um, hmm. I'm thinking. I wonder if Eldred and Petra can protect this island together. I'm really hoping the answer is yes, but it could very well be no. Because there are archers, and there's a lot of basic infantry. So, we're going to need to play this very tactically if we want this to work. Because we can't have Petra being shot at by the archers, but we need him to help deal with the infantry. Okay, we already lost a lot of infantry, so let's have these guys go rest. And I guess for the archers, we just kind of use guerrilla tactics, which is to say, rush them down once they land, and try not to let them get anywhere near enough that they can cause a great deal of harm. There we go. Okay, now you go replenish in a house, and we send you after all the archers. Okay. This might be where we end up losing a house. Really depends. Do we lose a house or do we lose a commander? Oh, we lose a house. Okay. Put Oscar on this island as well. What was I saying before I started talking all tactics? You know, I really don't need to discuss tactics as much. I'm sure you guys have watched me play this enough that you kind of understand what I'm saying. I am just turning this down a bit because I saw in my audio that I'm not really speaking over the effects. Um, so, yeah, what I was saying is kind of a return to form. We're just going to kind of go back to basics here with what we're doing. I guess Petra can just kind of stand there. um, we will actually leave our pikemen where they are. Petra can... Oh, that guy's waiting for his archers to back him up. I didn't know that the computer had tactics. Damn, the computer's outplaying me. Okay, I need you guys to come over here, and I need you guys to go after these archers. There we go. Now I need you to go replenish here. Move back. Okay, move forward. It's usually better if they can just hold one position, but I made a mistake there, and I had them on the spot where the boat was going to land. You never want to do that if you can avoid it. because where a boat lands causes your troops to get stunned. And if your troops get stunned, well, um, then they can't attack and they can't do a lot of things that they're supposed to be able to do. So like right here, these pikemen might get a little stunned by this boat when it lands. These two on like the edge here. But you can see how effective they are. If it weren't for the archers, pikemen probably could have held this on their own. Honestly, pikemen might have been able to just hold that on their own if I just kept sending Petra after the enemies, or not the enemies, but the archers. There we go. So Petra, I think, yeah, we're gonna make you a pike class because you have the trait fleet of foot, faster movement, which means that he and his pikes can get into position faster than they otherwise would be able to with like Oscar. Now Oscar just has a bigger pikeman squad. We still have 11 coins, so I think I'm going to give... I think I'm going to give Oscar here the pike charge skill. And I'm fairly certain that Norman, with the kind of map that this is, can defend it on his own with just a bunch of master archers. Because they can only come in from these two sides. So I am fairly confident in the sniping capabilities of these archers compared to their archers. It'd be nice if they actually started shooting. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Next, it's a bunch of little guys. If we get a really big boat full of archers, I'll use the arrow rain ability. I know I don't use the abilities much, but that's because they take a long time to come back from cooldown. Okay, maybe I should have used them there. Alright, let's restart that. Okay, let's try this again. Yeah, so this is probably like the 4th or 5th time I've said it. Return to like basic strategy games. I may start uploading Baldur's Gate gameplay. I haven't 100% decided on that, but I may start doing that. Because I like Baldur's Gate and I want to play it. That's literally my only reason. Okay, and I timed that way wrong. Okay. This might take a few resets. You know what? Let's actually send these guys down here to deal with these archers when they're first coming in. They'll be able to get shots off on them sooner. The only downside is they might get shot at too, but... There we go. Okay. Let's head up here. And let's actually move them over here. Can arrow rain still... Okay. Arrow rain can still be very useful. I just wasted it. Alright. Well, let's see how this goes. Alright, so it's not going terribly. We've lost, I think, 2 archers. Keep in mind, we do have the increased squad size. Alright. That's another set down. We're not quite at the final wave yet. Final wave incoming. Okay, there we go. And it's just a whole bunch of archers. This might be doable. Oh, especially with arrow rain coming back. Alright. So, because arrow rain is back, let's start doing it here. There we go. There is 2 archers left compared to our 2 archers. 1 to 1. There we go. See, I knew he could do it on his own. I'm pretty sure I said this in a previous video, but that's how you get like 3-4 turns ahead, is you just do islands like that. It's really stupid that I was able to do that. Let's see. Let's give Fergus the plunge ability. It's quite good, especially against the giants. So we'll proceed to the next turn. And on this island, Schapensee, we have 2 houses to defend, a little alcove. Everything is coming that we've seen so far. Luckily, no giant archers. Hate those things. I don't think we need Eldred. Think we are going to want Norman. And 2 sets of pikemen seems good. Yeah, I also recently learned that I do have quite a few Warhammer games, like Tacticus, Mechanicus. So I might start playing some of those too. Oh, and there you can see Fleet of Foot. You can see how much faster he moves compared to like a normal commander. So it's especially good with pikemen. And you can just watch the enemies get bounced between 2 sets of pikes. Always a great time. On some of the later islands with 3 or 4 pikemen, you get to just watch enemies bounce around like pinballs, and they never get close to you. And you can do that with like low-level pikemen too, if you do it right. We're gonna try to time this so that we can volley this first ship. Alright, here we go. Volley. forward. There we go. We are kind of using these pikemen as bait in a way, but I mean, it's kind of what has to happen. We just gave you the plunge ability, so actually let's go show that off. So basically what plunge allows you to do is jump down onto the square below the cliff. When you upgrade it, you can jump farther, and it allows you to do damage as you jump like that. So it's not the most useful, it's kind of a niche ability, but as you've seen, a lot of these islands have lots of cliffs. Ooh, the Warhorn. Okay. So this Warhorn is something that I love giving to infantry units like Firgus. So basically what the Warhorn does is allows you to summon reinforcements. So basically, when I use the Warhorn on a level, Firgus gets some of his troops back. See, I don't think Eldritch can defend that one, so we're gonna go to the next turn, since we have 12, 13, 14, and 15 done. So we need to do 3 islands and 16 in 4 turns. I think we can do that. Especially if I do this island properly, which this island shouldn't need more than Norman and we'll use Firgus. So send you up there. No, send you over here to start shooting at guys. And send you over here to start blocking arrows. Basically, the hope is that these guys take out all of the infantry before they reach the island, so that while these guys focus on archers, there's not really any problems. And there is a little bit of micromanaging going on, but that's just because this is the kind of island where that kind of stuff is kind of necessary. So we will be using a volley as soon as these guys are about to make landfall. So, like... See, I don't like letting it play out in slow motion because of you guys, but... There we go. Alright, that solved that. It did say there's supposed to be shield troops on this island as well. Oh, and I can show off the Warhorn. So you only get one use of it per island, but basically, instead of having to go and replenish your troops by waiting in a house, you just get your troops back right then and there. It's very, very useful, especially on an island like this. Ah, and here come the shield bearers. How close to ready is the rain? Not very. Okay. This could go poorly here. Alright, go replenish. Crap. Okay. We aren't losing Firgus here. I'm not allowing that. I think we'll do this and one more island, and that'll probably be the end of today. Why are you up there? No, stay down here. Right, the enemies are over here to start, so send you over there and send you here. I don't know why I thought the enemies were coming from the other side. Alright. I guess we're using the Warhorn earlier this time. Let you deal with those, send you over here to deal with these. Yeah, there we go. That's what you want. Move those guys back there, and we'll get ready to use Arrow Rain once they're on the island. There we go. Use Arrow Rain here. Two of them survived, and now they're gone. Okay. Next is all of these guys. Send you over there. These guys can deal with 2 archers on their own. Alright. Those guys have been dealt with now. Alright, there we go. That has been dealt with now. Send you in here to replenish. Please replenish quickly. I don't think this is gonna work. Nope. Damn it. Okay, so I need to save the troops and save the Warhorn until later in the level. Basically, I want to be able to use the Warhorn as soon as those armored troops are finally showing up. Because that last wave, I need the arrow volley as well. Alright, there we go. That was done perfectly. Let's send these guys over here so they can start shooting at them. And then we send these guys over here and match them up with these guys. Okay. Send these guys over here. We wait for these two to make landfall. Alright, right there. We use arrow volley here. It killed all except 1. Perfect. We leave these guys to defend against those 2 archers, send these guys back here to, So you can kind of see where restarting can kind of be like a cheat in this game, because you get to just keep optimizing. And because you get to just keep optimizing, you're never really in, like, real risk of losing something. So, I would not mind doing a hardcore version of this, where we get no restarts, it's just play it as it lies. I would probably play a little differently too, because I'd be a lot more scared of losing my troops. And finally, the final wave is on its way. And we're going to use the same tactic we did a couple waves ago of arrow volley here. And then we can send our troops in to clean up. There we go. Oh yeah, the arrow volley can hurt your own troops, by the way, so careful how close to them you use that. I knew that because my guys were shielded that they would only get stunned. Oh, this one would be an easy defense with the pikemen. Islands with fewer enemy types have fewer enemies overall, is what that tooltip said. I think Oscar can defend this island himself. He has the charge. We can just put him here, and that pretty much covers the entire island. Yeah. Okay, those guys are landing on a different spot than I inspected, so... There we go. Fix it. Not really. That was kind of a stupid way to do that, but... Okay. No. Restart this. Oscar is not doing this alone. We'll give him Petra. And basically, Petra will be the one to move around. Oscar will be the one to defend here. Or actually, Oscar can defend like this corner here. There we go. I think this will be the last island we do today, because that'll give me about a 40-minute video. If you made it this far into the video, please consider liking, subscribing, and hitting all the buttons down below. I'm sure that tech wizards such as yourselves can figure it out. I'm sorry, my commentary over these videos is kind of lackluster. It takes a little more brain power than I expected, if I'm being honest. Okay, Oscar, go replenish. Wow. Okay, Petra, you're not supposed to let them bully you like that. Jesus. For the future of the channel, I am fairly certain I'm going to go through a rebranding. I need to get some of my art done, but once I get all that done, I'll be... let me turn that down again, Jesus. Okay. Once I get all of the art done, yeah, the channel will be going through a pretty big rebranding. I'm open to new names. And new ideas. I'm thinking of playing like retro games, like the Heroes of Might and Magic series. If I can find it, I might play 1 and 2 as well, not just 3. I know 3 is the one that a lot of people came in with. So if I can find it, I might do that one. Or I might do those as well. But otherwise, I think we will probably do Heroes. We might do some newer games like Baldur's Gate. I might end up doing Dragon Age on the channel because I have Origins. I'm not going to be playing Veilguard. I have tried it in my own time. Do not like it. Once I get a capture card, I have some games on the Switch that I will probably play. Alright. Sudbury seems like an island that we want everybody for. For Eldred, not really getting used. Let's let's save up so we can upgrade Eldred. Because poor guy, like, never sees the light of day. So that second border around an artifact means that we can then use it as starting artifacts. So like if I go here to my codex, I have the Philosopher's Stone that I can start with, and I typically upgrade it or I upgrade it quickly because an extra 2 coins per island from the very onset of the game is a very good relic to have. We've never seen that treasure chest before, so not sure what that is, and we've never seen this. I want to call it a water bear. Like that's the only thing I can think of. All right, and yes. So if you made it this far, I already said all that. Leave a comment too. That helps. And I'll see everybody in the next video. See you, techies. Bye.